I'm a 1983 grad of UMSL. Went into banking, enjoyed a great career, and then became a successful entrepreneur of my own. Came back to UMSL and met with Dean Hoffman and said, what are we doing in the area of entrepreneurship? What are we doing in the area of innovation? Which started an incredible conversation that accumulated in Ameren Accelerator, which is we want to educate, innovate, and collaborate and foster entrepreneurship for our students.
This is a new venture for the University of Missouri. We're moving into growing our entrepreneur education for the students, interaction with the community. There's a huge interest in entrepreneurship from new students coming to the university.
We really believe that entrepreneurship is everything, right? That innovation is a skill set, a framework for thinking that's needed in any field, whether or not you ever have a desire to start a business or not. The interdisciplinary focus represents the fact that we think that students, whether they're art majors, business majors, music majors, nursing majors, that they all have a role to play in entrepreneurship, and that the entrepreneurship ecosystem is better served when we have a diversity of thought.
And across the board in all these areas, there are opportunities to think about what are the skills and what are the processes and what are the tools that can help students innovate, solve problems, adapt, be responsive, and really perhaps mess with all those strict academic dividing lines that don't serve us well in the 21st century.
This program is forward thinking. I mean, it's basically a new concept, a new idea, so I think it really aligns well with the mission of the University of Missouri.
The instructors are all people who are doing it every day, so they really can bring real world things, and they teach the students, here's how it actually works. This initiative really has a lot of legs to help the whole university think differently.
Students today don't want to sit and listen to a professor. They want to do and they want to make. So we really articulate educate, innovate, and collaborate. Educate is the 4-credit in-classroom robust experience. Complement that journey with Innovate, which is our series of non-curricular programs. Finishing with Collaborate, which is the engagement with the real world. So our Powered by collaboration with corporate partners is an excellent opportunity to get a host of unintended benefits for students by partnering with a large corporation to do acceleration.
The name of the game in entrepreneurship education is getting out of the building, right? It's all about experiential learning. It's all about taking the lessons that we learn in the classroom and get the students outside and actually applying what they're learning.
It's the power of place. It's the power of learning in context. But what I'm seeing here at this university is that they are laser sharp focused on students wanting to do and to make, to have skills that they can take into their communities that can help them do the work that needs to be done.
So we really want to get students thinking about their own entrepreneur journey. We complement that in-classroom experience with Innovate, and that's a host of real-world, real experiential learning in this notion of starting your own business.
In the classroom setting, that's where you learn and develop a lot of your skills. And then the Entrepreneur Club gives you an opportunity to take those skills that you learn in the classroom and apply them to real-world situations. Students also have the opportunity to work for a startup company through UMSL's private-public partnership with Ameren. So it kind of ties in together the learning, the experience of doing, and applying that to real-world problems and real-world startup situations.
While students are taking classes in entrepreneurship, they can also engage in our extracurricular programming and help them reinforce what they learn in the classes, introduce them to the ecosystem, introduce them to prominent people in the entrepreneur ecosystem here in St. Louis.
There's not enough real world, how does this play out on the ground? How can you sustain it? What are the things that would help you develop an outstanding model and then figure out how to take it to scale? So that is the critical threshold across all of our academic disciplines that we need to get to. And this program is set up to make that happen.
I mentored some interns, and 2 of them got job offers. They were able to learn something that they knew nothing of and make something of it.
I truly believe that the statement innovate or die is true in any industry. The skills they learn, the mindsets that they apply, their ability to go into any workforce, into any company, any corporation, any sector of the economy, and apply the skills, apply the framework of innovation, fundamentally sets them apart from other people that they're competing for jobs with.
The best thing about the entrepreneur program is the innovative style it brings to everything. All the employers want more innovative graduates. We're not going to allow a professor to teach the same way he taught 20 years ago.
And in the end, think of the experience. Now I'm going to an intro to entrepreneurship class, I'm getting definition, I'm going to an entrepreneur club, meeting peers, now I get to work with a large company and meet the chairman. So that's the student journey of in classroom, out of classroom, real world experience that I think is going to set UMSL apart. The Ameren Accelerator is a pioneer pilot for us. You do a call to action around a problem. Large corporations need to innovate. We got over 200 applications from over 31 countries and 17 states on incredible technologies and software and hardware.
It's a public-private partnership that you really don't find anywhere else in the country. You have a corporation like Ameren partnering with the University of Missouri system, UMSL Accelerate, Capital Innovators, which is one of the leading accelerators in the country. But when you go beyond that, what's also unique about this program is that we're bringing students in. Students are going to get an opportunity to work directly with these entrepreneurs and innovators as part of an internship program, as well as give us feedback in terms of what's really a good program. So they're getting hands-on experience that you can't find anywhere else.
With all these existing corporate models, nobody has included a university system within them. And so by doing that, there's all these different levels of engagement that we can provide that traditional corporate models don't have. We can provide student engagement as interns. We can bring in faculty that are doing research in the energy space or have other expertise that's relevant to the companies that we're working with. And we can also bring in successful alumni entrepreneurs or business executives to be mentors in the program.
It's really been great because you get exposure to a lot of different things, right? So you get constant access to the folks at Ameren who really want to help you and see you succeed. You have the programming that Capital Innovators provides, and then you also have the interns and the other folks from UMSL that really helped us out throughout the process.
95% of companies don't make it. 70% of companies that accelerate make it. What a quantum math shift. If this is any indication, I'm confident we'll beat those numbers.
Everybody's very open and everybody brings a different background and style. So we're all kind of collaborating, where everybody's pitching in on each other's business, ideas and have you thought of this and connections. I personally feel like I want to see everybody in the cohort really succeed, because I know if we're all succeeding, it's just going to be that much more powerful.
Ameren, 3 or 4 senior managers for every company, alums coming in as mentors, university system coming in as subject matter expert mentors, students doing research and building websites. That's a lot of engagement.
Just all of the business experience, the engineering experience, and just the mindfulness that these people have towards building a business is incredible. And I cannot list one specific thing that we are going to be learning from these guys. We're just trying to be sponges and soak everything up.
Certainly we're able to give them some great insights and things going forward, but they gave back to us. They helped continue to foster this innovative culture at Ameren. So the surprises I've had have all been good.
This is really the beginning. Now that they see it, now you can touch it and feel it, you see the results, you can measure them. I think the university is now excited to scale this. And I think we can impact a lot of people in the region, certainly a lot of students, so I'm bullish on what's possible.